No, this thing is right. I'm back, y'all. Playing 2K now. Damn. What's up, bro? MP, you're my favorite play, man. I'm not even sure if that. Let's see. What's up, J Dog? How you doing, bro? Yo, yo, yo.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. How the Grizzlies, Joms, had a tough season, but boy, did they find a gem with G.G. Jackson.
To get a player like that in the second round, I think there was shock around the league that Gigi dropped that far in the draft. His skill set is apparent. He's able to score with the best of them at such a young age.
Who knows what his ceiling is going to be? My goodness. Getting checked in for the pot. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class, really trying to distinguish himself. And I think MP is on track to execute. Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game. And he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, NP as a rookie has been playing very well. Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. Need to be and find a better look. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the grip. There's a reason, GA, the league is what it is right now. But that's too easy. As he says, let me get to my highlight. And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you. Master Wells, he shouts, no one is in the league like you. Is the you're team around the NBA that you're anticipating may happen with one way or the other.
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bang, right at the rim. Doncic against Morant inside. MVP. Shots good on the six by Doncic. Once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open. Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Sean, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin. I've seen how tough the environment, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that. Los Angeles making a switch here. But that's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the club. Nippins checked in. Yeah, not a great pass there, but you got to be on the same page as your teammates. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Nippin with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently. We can all agree nothing better than the game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one.
That's not fair. Oh, really?
In the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate.
Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more time as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is like you. I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and can't. That to me is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
Come on, let me hear from our reporter, David. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. They recall he moved to Memphis in his knee, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very perspective, that of a fan. As Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
Well, he sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And so it's being with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Jackson listens. MVP against Pippen. Stephen Smith. On the way, Reeves. 1 second left. Misses at the rim. There's the Mickling getting it done for Memphis. Total 14 points in the quarter. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. There with and then there's Jaren Jackson, and it's off in at the fifth spot, manning the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves the pass to MP. The jumper and the rejection by Jackson. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch. Nice season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more, defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Despite his move, MP is showing grown man strength.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's MP. MP's in. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, a major effect that you can anticipate.
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers. It's not going to spike quite the same, but these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary. And you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Some changes here. KJ Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team way through. Jackson finds Morant. So nice passing there by Memphis. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's so tough to knock a man off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Reeves outside. No one near Doncic as he lets him fall. The lead is down inside in single digits.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside Payne. Jackson kicks to Well. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They're going to show some fight.
Doncic's outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue this.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you side with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Wonderful. So it's Memphis sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement, shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Built it quick break and then back in action here.
For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers is being recognized. Big achievements from the big man.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that'll do it for our show.
And as we dive into the second, different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. MP's checked in for Braun. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Checked in. Jackson comes in for Well. And Pippen subbed in for John Moran.
They came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Hachimura against Jackson. Now, Bernard over Reed. And a great show as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Grizzlies lead by 8. 2K Sport. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to back this on. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target. Okay, fourth quarter of action is upon us. Next is always for joining us. The forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Vincent is out there with MP. Chimura in the center position. That's the Laker 5. And it's 2. Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop. Now, here's Pippen. For 3. Good on the triple. Baines got 29. Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. He led the game at 1 point by 20. Wells in the corner. The screen. Bain for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. As for Vanderbilt. In the corner, Vanderbilt's setting the pick for LP. No good with the wing jumpers.
And I'm sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded. And this is too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You just got to keep taking great shots. Wells passes to Bain. One goes in. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball.
And so the Grizzlies pick the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about. huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
Winslow, Winslow. You know what? MP said he won't be ready to play some track.
Breaking. Hey, man.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to my live, man. I don't know.
Get after it, MP.
Welcome, y'all. Playing 2K25.
Welcome everyone to the final. You look at the Bulls. This is their last game in the NBA Cup, and they'll probably be happy to have it in the rearview mirror.
Well, if you're 0-3 in the group stage, eliminated from this competition, it has been an NBA Cup run to forget.
And then when you talk about the Celtics, a 3-0 record in the NBA Cup, looking tonight to finish group play perfect. And not an easy thing to do. They'll be tested on the road tonight. But so far, it's been It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season. Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make the
Man, that was foul, bro.
he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight. Now let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jade, Brown at the 3, and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Nas Reed, and it's prime time in at the point guard position. The 3. It's rebounded by prime time. And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg. Oh, yeah, he's a connector. We all have seen those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on the play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Murphy, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. So long, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Pass to prime time. Tatum, screen on Mitchell. There's 5 to shoot. Here's prime time. Knocks it down from distance. Prime time. Got 5 now. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The 3 ball. And again, Chicago, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. So, moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time and their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 25 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow that performance? Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
He's guarded by Nimhart. 2 minutes remaining in the foot. It's Brown. points in his last time out. Pass to prime time. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum screen on Mitchell. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. The Celtics risk falling into their trap doors.
First and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
One's good for 2.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Mitchell. We'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Nimhart. Launches it. Cracks it. 3.
You know, you use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And Joe Mazzulla calls it. This timeout is just to give the guys a breather. The coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum, the 3 is up.
Man, he rushes. He rushes.
Chicago leading by 7. On the court right now, Celtics. Edwards out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's John Collins. And it's prime time in at the one. With the tremendous finish. Here's prime time. Chicago making their last shot. Tatum with a screen. Here's prime time. Going inside. And it's Chicago on board. Last time right here. They really scrapped out a win last time. Found trouble on the other side, helped them immensely.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action that
You got to jump.
this time around.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. To the right side. Pass to Walter. Takes the 3. Tatum pulls it in. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Walter. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Walters has got 10 points in the game. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And their shots are dropping with more consistency now. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Rollins. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Papadopoulos. There's the smack. To finish it.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Talking over with his guys. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from Reigns the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
To prime time. Reed sets a screen. Prime time. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now. And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field. Nimhart outside. Here's Salome. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Papadopoulos. Nice D from Reed.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
24 seconds left in the second period. Here's prime time. Give him 8. Again, Boston. 15 seconds left in the first half.
If they can run out the clock here, no need to rush it.
It's trying to close the court strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another to count the other end.
Mitchell. So it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. Come one, come all. The 2K half.
This upcoming slate is the gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams tumble.
Either way, Shaq. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Boston Celtics.
They're letting that team.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be my position anymore. It should be primary.
We've got Buzelis. Andrew Nimhart is out there with Mitchell. And it's Murphy in at the 5. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Defense, they're doing whatever they can to protect the rim. They're going for the ball.
Good from the line that time. Here's prime time. Take the screen on Mitchell, and he drives in. Shot on the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Murphy. Pass to Nimhart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the one. Go good on the 3. Celtics trail by 6. A little over a minute on here in the second half. He's guarded by Nimhart. Tatum from long range.
Yeah, they the game. They are the games.
To me, Brian, it's not only tools, it's consistency, work ethic. The game is important. He's personal, he's clutch, he's everything you want in a star player.
So it's Boston now. Chicago making their last shot. Tatum with a screen. It's prime time. On target at the rim.
What? Samsung done that. That's what I'm saying. I ain't cheating, bro.
Here's Buzelis. He's off on the layup.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. 1 of 4.
Outside, Brown. Lots of room. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Mitchell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's prime time. Check by Mitchell. Prime time passes to Tatum. Tatum drills the 3.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that 3-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Pass to Buzelis. Right side Mitchell. Here's Buzelis. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Here's prime time. Check by Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Goes up from the top of the key. Mitchell grabs a miss.
The defense gives him that shot next time, and they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Murphy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the lob. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the inside.
Wait, what? How? I said I had that, bro.
54 seconds left in the third quarter.
He's gonna block that, bro.
Look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And prime time gets it to go.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game of 4 quarters.
Hey, son.
Pass to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started.
Oh, bro.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Murphy. No good with a layup.
Ah, that's what he missed, bro. Oh, he missed that.
Bulls out in front. They're up by. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserved it.
The switch here. Bulls checked in. Celtics making a switch here. Bulls leading by 11. On the court right now for the Celtics. You've got Edwards. Jason Tatum out there with John Collins. There's Gary Trent. And it's prime time in a form.
And he just really mistaken him there.
Boy, you love it. He wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Bro, that's a foul, bro. Can't even see him today, bro.
Rollins passes to Mitchell.
But John, how you could have stole that, bro? I've been right in that race.
Murphy against Collins.
Like, see, I'm gonna say my team again. I don't know. They sound like crazy, man. I seen something like I might have to go in the Bulls myself.
Murphy, no good on the free throw. And technology, always a conversation to us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and etc.
These guys,
You're investing millions into your player. You're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Prime time passes to Tatum. Here's prime time. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The 3. Tatum can't hit. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. On the wing, Nimhart. It's tipped. Around. Outside Tatum. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Yep, that one goes.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Chicago leading by 12.
Left side, Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to prime time. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Prime time passes to Tatum. Here's prime time. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Prime time. Yeah, the deficit down inside single digits.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Like that.
And so Mitchell brings up the ball. Passes along. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Buzelis, pounded by Tatum. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
This is his close. Chicago, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. It's stolen by Tatum. On the break. Throws it up high.
Bro, you didn't catch that, bro? Thing sucks.
Here's Mitchell. And he's
Y'all still fouled. I thought 17 was it from Josh, man. That's what he was over here. You got shooters, man. Nixon, that's wrong.
His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Here's prime time. And you can count it. He'll go to the line. Chance of 3-point play. Who's Villa?
First team from at the line for the Celtics.
And that one misses.
I'm just trying to do it down, man.
Separate by less than 6 seconds. Shoots from the line. And he hits the jump shot. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time.
And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Walter. Here's Rollins.
Bro, that's a still game cheating, bro.
So Chicago
That's a still, man.
is moving up as both one for the regular season and their first.
Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up, TK? How you doing, bro? I can't believe I lost. I'm not doing something funky. I knew it don't do nothing, bro. Let's go get some Spurs. Actually, I'll do one against the OKC though. I don't fuck against these people. All right, y'all. I'm finna end YouTube live. Like I said,
Go out and take it.
you're. What's up, man? I'm gonna add you as a moderator too, bro. All right, there you go, bro. Thank me later, man. You can thank me later for it. But yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off this YouTube live, and I might be back live tomorrow. I'll see. to play Motor Fest with y'all in the morning. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And please, please, please turn on y'all notifications when I go live on YouTube. So make sure y'all do that. And like I said, I'm out. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm out. Peace.